Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here today with two of the opponents that have been involved in the show that we've got on the 6th of December at the Exo in London. To my left, we've got Oisin Fagan, who's Amir Khan's opponent. He's from Dublin and also boxes out in the USA. And to my right, we've got Martin Rogan, prize fighter #1 champion, 10 fights undefeated, who will be fighting our former Olympic gold medalist, Aubrey Harrison. So it's the Irish versus the Brits on the undercard. I think they're two very, very interesting fights. I know both these guys, I was going to say how they feel about their opponents, but I know that Oisin and his manager Brian believes that they will beat, and then that will remain to be seen. And I know 100% Martin has been jumping at the bit for this fight for a long, long time. And one thing for sure, Aubrey Harrison is going to have a guy in there who's going to take a fight to him and he's going to make him fight. It's as simple as that. We'll find out whether Aubrey can handle that, whether he can go on any further, or if Martin's going to be the guy that we'll be going with next year. So it's all down to Aubrey Harrison. Martin, it's all down to Aubrey Harrison stepping up to the plate and showing the fans at last what he can do. So we'll see what happens on the 6th. As regarding Oisin, he's in a good position as far as the opponent's concerned. As we all know, Amir got beat in his last fight, stopped in 1 round. Amir's going to be coming into that ring. I'm sure there's a lot of things in his mind. He's training at the moment with Freddie Roach. I've been sparring with Manny Pacquiao for the last couple of days. So he's got his focus, he knows what he's got to do, but it doesn't matter what anybody says. When you've been beaten and you're coming back into the ring, it's a thing in the back of your head, and you'll see whether this guy here to my left can capitalise on it. Anyway, enough from me. I'm sure you've got questions to ask, so feel free to do so.
Oisin's been in with some former world champions. Could have been some easier fights for him. What did you choose?
Well, from our point of view, he went the distance with Paul Spadafora recently.
Yeah, split decision with Paul Spadafora. Gave probably Julio Cesar Chavez his best show of his career. Where Conor Kimbrough, split decision in his hometown. So I think this is a really good fight for me. I think I might have been a little bit overlooked, but I'm happy with that, you know. As far as Amir has to be looking and thinking about every day Amir is thinking about how he got knocked out, and that nightmare that he got knocked out. Feel sorry for him now, but they just work with Crystal from back home, right? It's a little bit like Amir's chin. Alright? Just hoping that that's the way it's gonna go, man.
Think he's chilly then?
Right, I think he's a bit chilly, yeah. He's a bit chilly.
I've got a sweeper. Well, you know, we'll see where that's going to happen. You know, I still believe that Amir is a good fighter. I'm getting it caught on the chin, he got caught cold in my opinion, got hit on top of the head. But one thing for sure, we've got a guy who's very, very experienced, as you said, Nick. He's 27 fights. He's won 22 of those. You know, you look down his record, you see that he's doing the distance. It's not a problem for him doing 10 or 12 rounds. So, you know, Amir's going to have to be at the top of his game. And I genuinely think it'll be a good fight. I think it's going to be a tough fight for Amir, but I think it's the fight that he needs. I think he needs to come back, and he's got to come back in style and look good doing it. But a genuine lightweight, and say that, you know, he's fought all over, he's fought in America as well as Ireland. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I got to thank Brian first for the opportunity, and Brian, my manager, for hammering out the deal with Frank, you know. Amir's definitely, he's an excellent boxer, you know. Messing around there with the Waterford Crystal, you know, but like he's an excellent boxer, there's no doubts about it. But he's unbelievably hyped, and so this is going to be a great opportunity for me if I take him out, which I'm hoping to do. It's really going to, it could set up a European or a world title shot for me down the road, you know. So I'm going hammer and tongue for it. And originally I was more excited to hear that the fight was going to be in Vegas, but that fell through. Don't know if it was a good thing, because an Irishman coming to England don't know if I'm going to get a fair crack at the whip when it comes to the judges, you know, but we're going to have to see about that. Hopefully we won't even get that far.
You based in America?
I was based in Barton, America. No, I'm back now. Actually, the fight came at a good time. I was a school teacher over there for 5 years, and I actually went over on a football scholarship